themselves towards the more vacant side of the map. niko has rotated to join in with his IGL. But actually, it's a ruse. It's a fake. Astralis talent, they pulled all the rotations. There was once a stack on this B-bomb site. Now it's a ghost town. Or is it the rotations coming through back thick and fast? There's 4 players around Generator, forcing the issue onto Astralis talent, not giving them any room to breathe or maneuver. Rico finds himself 3 in the round. It's just Brezza left remaining. And it is, in the end, actually looking like a really easy round for Honoris. Even though they got pulled off of their initial stack, still able to rotate back in time and welcome Astralis talent with open arms. Nice shot coming through there from Man. And Fester tries to make a bit of a play, but he's lost his life out. And Friend is just off to a lightning start here on Vertigo. He has not taken any time hitting the ground running, up to 8 kills already in the first 3 rounds. Not done with the 4th year either. Problem is for Astralis talent, so obviously it's early days, but it's just looking like they're a little bit, I don't know, a bit stagnant. Like, I don't want to use the word scared, because I know that they're definitely not scared, not with shots like that coming through. Brazza and Mr. finding 2 great kills. All of a sudden, doors been blown wide open on the round. All of a sudden, this is looking a lot more like the team we expected to see in the server from the get-go. With the Des Eagles doing the damage, niko gets 2 kills back of his own. Enough to sort of rescue the round. It's Brazza left remaining. He's had 2 frags. He wants to try and commit to the bomb plancher. Will punch in the digits. He's got armor to play with here as well, so maybe a chance. Maybe a chance for the youngster to clutch, steps out. Great timing there. Does some damage, does Taz, but he's lost his life out. It's only Friend left remaining. HE grenade further does damage. I wonder if Friend's going to commit with the pistol here. Looking for the fight, charging forward. My god, USG, let's try and take some contact up ramp. Feels like Honoris haven't played nearly as aggressive as they have been in the early stages of this round. niko's smoke, not going to extinguish the molly. He takes quite a few ticks of damage. And of course, Astralis talent will know that he's here right now. It's Fessa who's going to be the first man on point along with Brazza. They both get, well, it's Brazza who gets a kill. Fessa loses his life. Taz goes 1 step further. What an audacious peek coming through there from the Polish legend. Peeking down ramp after this team's lost control. And getting a big kill back there. And with that, securing an advantage. They're going to take that advantage to the bank as well as they shift themselves in towards the site. Not making any further moves. They put the ball in Astralis talent's court. It's going to be Brizza with the AWP to try and find a way for his team to get in towards the safe bomb site after Altex takes the initial contact with that bomb. They're going to be making their way back to the AWP here, but he's also gone down. So Vigo, he loses his first teammate at B where they were initially trying to get in towards the site. He then goes back with the bomb towards his other teammate and he's also gone down. So Vigo's just left scratching his head, wondering what on earth do I do from here? And like I said, it just feels like the individuals haven't really pitched up here for Astralis talent. No, it's not really even a question of the strategies or the approach on the T side in general. It's just about these players needing to find their footing. Start to get themselves into the game. I don't think the plant has been secured here. Taz, yeah, gets the kill. Early presence with the spray through the smoke, but he falls all the way back to Generator after that. Kind of trying to pad up the defense a bit towards middle, but because Astralis talent have the luxury of that round loss bonus, they can buy up a lot of util, and that means they've got the full wall of smoke. Will be the boost here for Friends to try and peer over. In fact, it's a botched smoke that is a big gap here. Rico's looking to play around that smoke, but actually trying to play with that gap cost him his life. Miles gets a kill as well, but the bomb plant does come through and the pressure shifts onto Honoris slightly. It does look like Astralis talent want to continue to force the issue, keep playing these forward positions. It's not like they have many options right now. Flashbang not going to land on his mark because Miles kind of gets in the way there. Ego gets himself a kill before he goes down. Astralis talent doing the most right now to try and give them a chance to win the eco. Neo gets a kill. And that creates the space to try and make their way in towards the site. They do have kits in play, utility to work with as well. And it's just Desert Eagles on Brizza and Mr. So unfortunately, they don't have any of those juicy rifles to play with. And that might be the difference here. Brizza watching through that there's a more likely chance that it is going to end up over towards the A side of the map. My god, look at Taz. He's playing right up on the scaffolding right now. He's got Friend behind him. Oh, Brizza's got the kill on Friend. That's a huge pick. Taz is all by himself, waiting for the smoke to fade. Fess is on the other side. The youngster's going to get the kill. Huge advantage in the round here for Astralis talent to try and drive home this 5 versus 3, though niko does get a pick back, upgrades to the AK as well. He needs to try and lock down the land here on the safe bomb site. Great flashes high and fly. Trying to force the kills and actually will be able to double back and get the frag on Mr. Oh my god, Neo, what an insane play coming through from him. He's low right now, so any bullets that come through the wall will be enough to take him down, but he's managed to stay alive, and the rotations have all come through. There's 3 players here from the CT side. Finally, Neo has lost his life, but the flashes are great. Rico and Mouse looking to do the job. It's only Rico left remaining. There's 8 seconds left on the clock. He just has to stay alive, but he's not going to do that. He's going to be Mr. with that bomb, making his way forward. Trying to find a way to perhaps get the plant, but Briz has got the lineup. He gets 2 kills. Festive Vigor. Oh my god, it's a sea of red in the kill feed. Astralis talent pounce in the most magnificent way. 4 kills come through in such quick succession. Rizza can't finish off the round. Mouse, he gets the low HP Vigo in the background. He knows that there's still a player on the site here as well. Bessa with that AWP is trying to edge forward to assist his teammate on the site itself, and he will be able to connect. I think this is on the opposite side. And he's ducked down so as to avoid if they do check initially. He goes for the repeat once they've cleared it. There we go. Peeks up, tapping away. We'll get 1. There's a second boost there as well on the right-hand side now for them to try and work with 2. I don't think Honoris or Astralis talent will expect from Honoris. Brizza, so lucky to be alive. He will get chased down by Friend. That's an AWP, his favored gun to work with now, but it's a 1 versus 2 clutch situation he finds himself in. Wise plant coming through there as well. Before Friend making sure he can't do anything about that initial plant. They do want to double peek him though. Friend's got a smoke to play with. He'll drop that on the site, make his way forward, but Vigo. No, perfect start. Aggression in towards middle, taking initiative. And it's Rico who gets a frag as well. Much better here from Honoris, keeping Astralis talents at bay. He gets a kill coming through from middle. He's going to shut down Friend as well. Friend tries to force the issue coming through that smoke. Desperately trying to get the trade, but what a play coming out of Mister. Pushing over the bridge, getting that kill onto the B player. Mouse stood absolutely no chance. He never even knew that was a threat. Friend wants to get that trade so badly, but I don't actually think it was the play to push through the smoke because they still had that 4 versus 3 to play with. Now they have to try and make the retake happen with a numerical, a neutral numerical situation. Make that advantage of Astralis talent. Brizza with the AWP doing the most, but is put back into a 2 versus 2. Neo with the flank comes around the corner, actually takes down 1, leaves Taz the clutch. He's got a smoke to work with. Kit as well. This is certainly doable for Taz. The smoke though, it's a disaster. Doesn't work, but that's okay because nice shot there from Friend through the top. Spots a very narrow angle, sees the movement, gets the kill. Gets it back into advantageous situation here for Honoris. The numbers still make their way forward here for Astralis talent, though. Up the scaffolding they go. It's going to be Ultex who might be catching the sniper of God. He gets the first and he gets the second on the follow-up. Oh god, completely undetected. Honoris had no idea whatsoever that Ultex had been able to make his way into that position, and you could see Ultex had the read. As soon as he gets that first kill into the sniper, he doesn't waste any time on the swing. He doesn't want to give that second player there in the setup a chance to respond and get his crosshair in place. Big multi-kill from Ultex. Doesn't want to clock out just yet though. Both these players are going to be coming through with the flank, and Ultex is tasked with clearing this, and perfect timing there on Rico, and he does a significant amount of damage in that fight with Miles, who should be written off from the clutch up. There we go. Loses. Astralis talent flashes and a kit on Ultex with armor across the board. Outside of that, there's going to be a fight towards ramp. Astralis talent not afraid. They're not pulling any punches right now. Giving Honoris every single blow. Oh my god. Such low HP on the final player. Brizza going to be over being 9-8. Which means Astralis talent would have won 9 of the past 10 rounds. That's a complete domination. One-way freight train just charging straight through Honoris right now. And all these kills just roll through. Ultex, he makes it look easy with 2 frags of his own. It's only Taz left remaining. Of course, I mean, it's not like we were expecting much out of Honoris in this round. So the fact that they get a kill, well, you know what Taz will take. Pretty gruesome sign. Definitely we're expecting more from Honoris. And you say, come on, Hayes, it's 10-8. What do you mean you're expecting more? It's a close game. Well, the problem is, guys, it was 7-0 at one stage in favor of Honoris. So they've disappeared. We need to get some missing signs up around Poland. Try and find these individuals. We were just in Krakow. Not sure if Neo or Taz were there, though. Katowice, excuse me, not Krakow. What am I saying? Either way. Does look like it's fairly easy cleanup coming through from Astralis talent. Viggo needs to be careful. Ooh, he's pushing into all three of these plays. He hasn't even checked his corner. Free kill for Neo. Viggo, though, somehow actually able to get a frag before he goes down. And you can see with that type of a push coming through from Astralis talent, like, they're starting to really feel themselves, man. They're starting to feel incredibly comfortable. Trying to get ahead of that smoke right now is Taz. Oh, Ultex is in that smoke along with him, but it's Taz with the AK. Gonna win that gunfight out with these. He's actually going to be making his way all the way up alley, straight in towards the safe bomb site. Might be going undetected here as well. Viggo steps out. He suffers the fate. Oh, Taz, he's on a tear right now. Means Fessa has to take up the position on Drain. Where's the support on the side? Where's Brizza? He needed to get that kill into Taz. He's missing so many shots left, right, and center right now. Follow-up will be missed as well. And Taz, from an absolute god mode round, will get the ace. My god. Yeah, advancing towards the A site. They've turned up the pace, looking to try and catch these CT players off guard, but Brizza good for one, has been traded out though. And Fessa's not going to immediately commit either, trying to bait out the shot. He does actually do exactly that from Friend, and while Friend goes for the repeat, cost him his life. Bomb's been dropped as well, making things very awkward for Honoris in the situation. Miles, they were tasked with trying to recollect that C4. They still have some time to play with, so it's not like they have to make any desperate decisions. Problem is, they're very light on utility, and Fessa times his peak to perfection. Miles will end up going down towards the safe site. Does seem like Astralis have a pretty good read on this as well. Numbers of their own in this bomb site. It's going to be Neo on point up close with the spray. Gets taken down, actually. So many kills from the CT side. My god. Mr. doubles down with two of his own. Mr. Flick there for Brizza, but it's not going to cost. Viggo needs to be careful, or the head appeared. As probably would have seen the head there as well. Now we start to see the fights coming through. Astralis needs to be careful that they don't take too many of these fights here. We do see another trade coming through, so man advantage actually in play now for the T side once again. 40 seconds left on the clock. Where do they end up? Looks like they're going to be doubling back. Astralis talent do peek down to get that information. They don't see any further players here towards the ramp. Late smoke drop just to make sure that Viggo can't get complete control or info. And they will be rotating away. Viggo dropping these guns, cycling. They're making sure that Honoris can't pick up any of these weapons, but it's going to be a B bomb side hit coming through. Ultex is still here, rooted in the corner of the site. 18 seconds left remaining. Yes, it's an eco, but his team are down by a player right now, so he has to lock this down to get a multi-kill. No two ways about it. Mr. has rotated through, looking to take contact, and that's absolutely perfect. Never back to the safety of the A bomb site. Oh, another kill comes through from Ultex as well. He continues to lock it down over at B. Miles tries to find that timing. We've seen him do it before here in the half, but this time he gets shut down. 5 versus 3. Things looking increasingly worse here for the side of Honoris. Gonna have to try and get it done here towards ramp and middle. Rico, the player in the middle right now. Great clean shot does come through from him. It's actually the B stairs right now where Friend finds himself, but he's all by himself. Barely any help to work with. Has to force the frag on the first, but Mr. gets the trade immediately off. Wasn't looking great at the start. They went down 0-7. They went on to win the map 16-11. And now we have the pistol round underway. Aggression in towards middle. Astralis talent. They're peeking into these key players. Looking for the fights. Fess is going to be dealt with in kind. Brizza's been destroyed as well. Honoris have shown that Astralis talent should have given them a little bit more respect. My god. Right there on util, guys. They're just going to go straight up middle here and towards the safe bomb side of lane. All depends on the timing. Great flashbang forces Brizza back. Mr. though will maintain control of archers. That means Honoris now shift this into a one-dimensional hit towards the A site. The crossfire setup. Brizza gets the kill as this Ultex. There's only 2 left remaining and not for much longer either, surely. Ultex desperately looking for that spray down through the box. Finally tapping away. He'll be able to get that kill. No, it's actually Mr. who gets the frag. And Friend is left in the clutch. The problem is the bomb's not planted for him. So even though Mr's sticking this without a kit, there's no chance for Friend. He has to just save his AK. It looks like we heard the footsteps here from Fessa just spraying away. It is going to be Mr. who's got the position top middle right now, but the support to come through from Brizza with the AWP. This shot there from him means that Neo can get out alive initially, but just ends up falling prey to his teammate in the end. Look at this aggression again. Astralis talent showing a tendency to get into the faces of Honoris in these anti-eco rounds. Not afraid to fight up against the pistols. Will there be a single kill in the round here? Taz desperately tapping away with the Desert Eagle. Finally does connect and get that kill, but he's just trapped. He's dead. Top Banana more than they've been fighting for Deep Banana. It does look like there's going to be a contest here once again. Neo behind the half wall, the first player to swing. Friend's been brought down to 32 points of health. He's barely got anything to work with. Altex pushing straight down middle as well. Look at this aggression from Astralis Talent. This is absolutely insane. Miles and Mister end up practically on top of each other. It's going to be Miles to win out that fight. 3 versus 3, but lots of damage done across the board to both of these teams. Brizza with the huge kill there. Needs to be careful of this apartments flank that could be coming through from Miles. He's ready for it with the open. He's going to connect on the shots as well. Fantastic awareness there from Brizza. Means Rico just left in the 1 versus 3. Honoris get blown out of the water. Again, we see this aggressive strategy from Astralis Talent. We've seen this once so far in the half already. Have a player pushing down middle, and then the fight's being taken in Banana as well. Just trying to overwhelm Honoris. You could imagine how much was going on in the way of communication. So many different things, trying to maintain their composure would have been very difficult. And, well, with Rico's position compromised and Brizza being on lane, this should be an easy kill, and it is. Extension, and you can get in on, round by round action, essentially, making predictions on each round on the game that you're watching. You do see Honoris looking to burst their way in towards the safe bomb side through the apartments. They go. Altex takes a while to find that first kill. Second kill a bit cleaner. Rico able to get one of his own. If he could find a second, that would be a bomb plant. It's still a while before these rotations do come through from the rest of the Astralis Talent players. So Altex is just tasked with staying alive for as long as he can, and he's done a great job of that. Fessa comes through. No time to get the plancher either. Rico going to have to pull off the Desert Eagle clutch of the Sentry. Fessa and Vigo. We've got a great crossfire set up right now. Fessa towards oranges. You've got the player on coffins as well. Brizza to try and take attention towards CT, and Honoris now hitting the sights. It's Fessa that gets himself 2. Vigo times him with 2 of his own. Oh, it's an easy chip damage. Nothing fatal. Fessa playing around the fringes of the smoke. Oh, it's the molly, excuse me. Himself and Vigo looking to try and reassert their dominance, looking to try and regain control. But they both just end up losing their lives out immediately. 1 kill for the price of 2. That is not boding well for Astralis Talents in this all-important round that they've spent their cash. Does look like Honoris are just going to be pausing here. Hoping that because they haven't shown any further presence here at the B bomb site, or Mister, that's a good kill. That's back into even numbers now. As I was going to say, because Honoris show no further presence here at B, they're hoping that Astralis Talents are going to think it is indeed going to be the A site. And Miles just gets caught off by the chicken there. He is hyper aware right now. Don't worry, mate. We've all been there. There are still 2 players towards mid. You've got Brizza with the AWP watching. Nobody watching Boiler. It's you and Altek who's trying to bob and weave right now, back and forth. But bait is taken by Brizza. I can't believe it. How has this round gotten back into Australian Talent's favor? It's only Friend left remaining in the 1 versus 3, and they've spotted him out as well. He doesn't have any time to work with. No option. Save the orb, Friendo. That's your only chance. Winning the round, no shot. He's going to just charge forward straight into the crossfire here. Straight into his death he goes. Wants to make sure he dies before the time. Astralis Talent, though, means that they've got a really good hold, a good crossfire that's been set up. The triangle's in play. Altek's going to take first contact towards Minipit. It's Mister who's in the graveyard area right now, trying to cover the apartments, but he's been mollied out. Brizza with the AWP, desperately fighting tooth and nail right now, but it's Altex who's doing the most to try and keep the team in the round, even ready for the player to drop down from the balcony. Huge kill there from Altex. It's only Friend left remaining, and he's going to fall CT side. So let's see how it works out. They do have a stack on the right side of the map right now. It's going to be the B bomb side hit coming through. Underarm smoke from Neo, but it's actually the USP one tap that's the clean part of that. Flash high into the sky. Friend hasn't even been called upon yet. 2 kills, clean as you like from Honoris. Doing a great job here. Astralis Talent do trudge on, but they just continue to lose players as soon as they take ground. Actually, maybe a bit of a springboard to propel themselves into the site. But Friend has got the long-range fight, and there we go. Fessa's Desert Eagle's been dropped. Of course, they're just going to keep recycling this and looking for the fights, but yeah, Friend is really happy to take these fights at this range. Miles gets in on the act as well. Very clean anti the control very easily. Kind of given up by Astralis Talent, not really contesting it too much. And in fact, it looks like because deep banana control's been taken, the protocol is let's get mid control. But Friend will draw first blood with that AWP. Is that going to be enough to keep the T's at bay? Well, I think that there's going to be a gap on archers, but no. Rico's rotated just in time. Much better from Honoris. I really like the fact that Rico rotates immediately after they start taking contact deep banana. He knows he needs to get to Archer straight away. And Astralis Talent, we're trying to find that gap, right? That window of opportunity. They knew because it's a deep banana take, there's probably an extra player over at B. Let's see if we can exploit middle. But Honoris were still in good positions, and Well, they're in an even better position now. Not a single kill in the round for that once the round loss bonus starts to accrue. It does look like Honoris are going to be implementing some aggression of their own here. Taz pushing straight down completely undetected. Does get the kill onto Fessa for free. He's got the support that he needs here as well to make sure his back is covered. Oh, wow. Huge kill there for Brizza to take down Mouse. Lister was a dead man walking. Mouse thought he got that kill every single day of the week, but Brizza with the Zorp will get the frag, and no friend in apartments is a big job to be able to get the first kill. But look at this from Multex. He's been able to get himself all the way through the apartments into the A bomb site, completely undetected right now. Honoris have no idea this is happening. They're still focused on A ramp, focused on underpass. Friend is now starting to make his way back in towards the A side. Little does he know, he's about to be shot from pit. There's a player that comes through from apartments though, but oh my god, that's huge. The fact that Friend gets that kill, he should have been dead already. He still doesn't know if Ultex finally has actually spotted him. Friend has all the information. Vigo desperately trying to get the kill. Finally will be able to make that happen, but there's so much time that's been bought from Friend. Rotations come through thick and fast. Bomb desperately trying to get across onto the site here. Fresh motor smoke will be dropped, but Honoris, they are just completely surrounding this bomb site right now. Vigo hasn't even been able to get across alive, and Rico's taking down his teammate. Good double kill there from Vigo on the spray down. Both Taz and Rico fall victim. Going to be punching in the digits. Neo initially pushes the smoke, but he's going to be phasing back through it afterwards. Tries to get Vigo off of that plant. Oh my god, Vigo steps back out. They exchange damage. Very low HP on each of these individuals. Vigo looking to complete the clutch that could destroy Honoris. Won't find the one-tap. Neo standing in no man's land. Now going to look to make his way back, and it's going to in this round. And look at the setup they've got towards the top middle right now. Taz wants to peek out off the back of the flashbang. Will get the kill and avoids the trade. Ready for that peek to come through from Boiler. This is going to be bringing Miles into the setup as well. To go completely unaccounted for, and there we go. He gets that trade. Vigo desperately looking to try and get the frags back in his team's favor, but unfortunately, it's just going to be Brizza left remaining, and he falls victim to apartments in towards that A side. Smoke going to be coming through. Where does that smoke land? On the balconies, are going to be some sort of a one-way for them to try and get out of apps initially. Miles drops a smoke of his own to try and play around it. Mr. gets the first, and it's all on Miles here to try and stay alive for as long as he can. Unfortunately, it's just the one kill between himself and Friend, and it means that that one-man advantage initially here for Honoris in the round has been dispatched off. And they're going to have to make the retake happen in a neutral number situation. Vigo at range gets the kill onto Rico. Will get flanked out here, though, by Neo. Very aggressive position being taken up by Vigo in the post plant. Taz and Neo, the legends, the brothers, arm in arm, looking to make this retake happen. What a retake it would be. Flash over the top, smoke for Neo to play with as well. It's Taz who's on point, making their way forward. They are running out of time, but they've got that kid to play with. Brizza steps up, misses a vital shot there. Potentially could have got that into the one-man advantage, but Ultex times his peak to perfection, and he's got this. So let's see if Honoris can make it happen. It is going to be aggression from Friend pushing through the smoke. He does get the first onto the play on underpass, and he finds the follow-up. Great play coming through from Friend right now, taking the round by the scruff of the neck. Even has a smoke to make sure that he can get back safely as well. Oh my god, what a massive individual play that is. Astralis talent, they realize they have to get a move on here. They have to make a commitment into the B bomb site. They don't have any other options, and in fact, it's actually looking like it's really good right now. They've at least been able to get the execute underway. They've identified Rico's position. He's lost his life. This could be so problematic. Neo goes down to Fessa as well. It's the 3 versus 3. All of Friend's hard work has been completely negated. Bomb plant going to be coming through here soon enough. Honoris have to make the retake happen. The problem is there's no kit. It's an MP9, a Desert Eagle, and an AWP. Sounds like the start of a bad joke. Well, Friend would have thought that he had done enough to win the round here for his team, but now he's got so much more work to do. Certainly can't clock out. They cock up the boost. Means the information's there now for Astralis talent. Oh no, Honoris are taking too long to try and get their pieces in place. Now it's 2 towards the back of Church. Fess has got the angle. He's got 2 in the round. Make a third, add a 4th to the tally as well. Only Friend left. He has to ace clutch this out. The problem is there's no time. Even though he's having the impact with the frags, he's up against an impossible situation. And Astralis talents are going to look to try and stop him from saving in his AWP as well. And that's what's exactly grouped up in Banana. Really nice flashbang there for Rico to peek off of. Trade does come from Brizza, and Mr. through the smoke gets a kill as well. They obviously won't have the same information we do, that bomb site is completely vacant right now. And in fact, they've waited long enough such that Taz has been able to rotate in time and drop that smoke grenade. So it will keep Astralis talents at bay. Question is, where do they end up from here? A lot of time left on the clock. Another smoke going to be coming through. So that gives Astralis talent the information that there have been 2 players here sort of recently. I mean, obviously with the mechanic of being able to drop util, it's not a guarantee anymore. And if there was ever a chance for Honoris, this is it. they're going to have 2 players stacked up on this B bomb site. Majority of their forces. Execute's going to be flawless. Astralis talent, great util usage of burning friend out. Oh man, himself and Taz in the most awkward of positions. Taz is going to take contact, try and bait for friend. Taz able to get one on the off angle, but unfortunately he can't get back to any position of safety. Now he just has to hope and pray that friend does it all, but Ultex clears him. What beautiful awareness there from Ultex. Brizza will be finishing off the round.